Welcome to INS Limited.
Thank you.
It is an absolute pleasure to have you with us here on board today. Firstly, I mean, we all have come here for Katan, right?
That's right.
So, firstly, tell us something about the movie and also your role in the movie, in the series.
Yeah, actually. So Katan is it's a mystery thriller. I think that would be the genre, and I think everything about it is mysterious. So when you see the trailer, which I saw, in fact, just a couple of minutes ago, you see this severed head. It's just a head, and the head is smiling. Of course, it's the head of Vijay Sethupathi. But why there is a severed head, what is the whole story behind it, is actually what the series is about. And every character has this kind of mystery around them. You don't know why they're there, where they've come from, what they want. All those things are kind of mixed up. And the backdrop is mafia and smuggling and black money and drugs and all of that. So it's interesting because things are opened up as you watch. So it's kind of a revelation. So an unusual kind of plot line. It's not linear. There are lots of things happening at the same time. So it's fun. I think it'll be fun to watch. I've not seen it. But I think the story as it was narrated to me was very, very interesting. And the characters are very interesting, especially mine. And Vijay Sethupathi, of course. I was offered my first Tamil project about almost 15, 17 years ago. And I did that film. It was called Pachakili Muthucharam. Very nice film, directed by Gautam Menon. I was playing a bad guy. And then I did another 3 or 4 Tamil movies where I was playing a bad guy. And then I got fed up with playing the same bad guy in every movie. So I said, okay, no more movies in which it's a bad guy. If you have a good guy, then you call me. I don't care if it's a cook or a gardener or, secretary or grandfather, anybody. But I'm not going to play the same kind of villain again. So then almost 7, 8, maybe 10 years, I said no to a lot of films, Tamil and Telugu and so on, till I did this film called Doctor. And in Doctor, I played the mentor of the main character, and it was nice. And then this was the second project that came. Again, it was a positive character. So I was already inclined to say, okay, let's do it. Because, number one, it's Tamil, and they have a different way of looking at characters and looking at stories. Then they told me the story I thought was really, really interesting. And the kind of structure it had, the kind of flow it had was unusual. I said, okay, this is nice. And the character that they wanted me to play, again, was a kind of mysterious, grey shaded, so not a villain, but not a good guy because he's in a bad world. Okay. So even though the relationship in the story is very important between Vijay Sethupathi and my character, which is Sevetan and Muthu, we are not working for the benefit of society, per se. Like I said, the backdrop is smuggling and so on. And there is a lot of violence in the film and shooting and fighting and all of that. But I liked the story. I liked my character. I liked the fact that it was with Vijay Sethupathi. And I liked the people who were doing it. The Jio Hotstar team was great. The director, who's a national award-winning director, the producer. Very, very nice people to work with. And with Vijay itself, he's makes everything so comfortable. He's so accessible. You can talk to him about anything, and even within the scene, when you're working, there is no tension as such. Everybody wants to just collaborate and make something good. So those were the reasons that I did it, and I think I overall had a very, very good experience.
Right. So, if I'm not wrong, the show has been shot in Kerala, right? Yeah? Most of it, or how's it?
Different places. Kerala also, yeah, in the south. There was nothing shot in the north. Yeah.
I just wanted to know that how is it when you talk about infrastructure-wise, or you talk about environmental-wise, right?
Yes.
So, South South and Bollywood, right? इसमें जब आप काम करते हो, जब मुंबई फिल्म सिटी में शूट करते हो, और जब South में शूट करते हो, क्या?
I don't think there are a lot of films shot in Mumbai Film City anymore. But I have shot a lot in Mumbai Film City in the 90s. But I think that at that time the requirements were different, and I was shooting television at that time. So if you really want to shoot real outdoor locations, you have to go to those locations. Whether it's a Hindi movie or Hollywood movie or Tamil or Telugu or any language. You have to go to that location. So if there is a forest required, you have to go, and a particular kind of forest. And then you want a particular elephant. I mean, you have to go there, you know. So it's like that. When there were some scenes that were shot in Chennai, on the outskirts of Chennai, you know, particular kind of road is required, shops, you know. So you have to go there and shoot that. So they shot in every place that was required.
Okay. And also, you know, when we talk about shooting with the team,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Down here, I mean, with the Hindi film industry, also with South film industry,
Yeah.
what is that stark difference that because you've worked there pretty for quite some time. So what's the stark difference do you feel as an actor?
I think in the South they're much more relaxed. That's what I feel. That there are no that you have to navigate and negotiate. Not that I have to do any of that, but I can see how everybody works. You know, it's much easier to get things done, I think, and get things done on time, to get things done quickly, to negotiate any kind of obstacles that come up, because it's not easy to shoot. Right? And especially if you're outdoors, then there are weather variations and so many things that are happening. So even for the unit, it's not an easy job. But I feel when you're working in South India, and especially in Tamil, I've not done Malayalam, so I can't say. But the unit works very seamlessly. And they're collaborating very well with each other. That is what I've felt. And I've worked in Hindi movies as well. But you can't really generalize, because each unit is different. And I think a lot of it depends on the producer particularly. The producer will decide how the team works together. You know?
Right. Also, when we talk about fans, right, as such, so Hindi के अपने fans ना या मराठी के fans ना अलग होते हैं काफी हद तक. और जब हम साउथ फिल्म्स की बात करते हैं, वहाँ साउथ इंडियन फैंस, साउथ स्टार्स, they treat them like God. आप रजनीकांत सर की बात करो, या आप कमल हसन सर की बात करो, या आप विजय सेतुपति सर की बात करो, उनके लिए, उनके फैंस के लिए वो नेक्स्ट गॉड लाइक है, गॉडली है, राइट? सो डू यू फील दैट जब हम एज अ स्टार, एज एन एक्टर, जब फैंस इतने पोजेसिव और ऑब्सेस्ड हो जाते हैं, so it becomes difficult for you as a public person to actually have your life out there?
Not for me. For them, yes.
Have you also encountered such fans?
Yes, but not in general. I'm not in that category of popularity where I can't walk on the street. I can walk on the street. And if people come, I can run away also. But
you feel you're not in the category?
No, not at all. I run on the street all the time.
Yeah,
I run. And I walk around. So I find the problem is when I go and sit somewhere, because then people can gather, and that could be an issue. But I always felt that, you know, I don't want that compromise with my freedom where I cannot walk on the street in my own country or in my own city. And so I'm very happy with the space that I'm in, you know. And also when people come to me, and of course if they come to take a picture, they have to do push-ups. So when people see other people doing push-ups, and then they hesitate to come, कि पता नहीं शायद बात करने के लिए वो push-ups करने पड़ेंगे. So I think I've created an atmosphere around myself which has kept it a little comfortable for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. And you know, if I may ask that at 60,
Yeah.
right, you don't look 60 at all, touch wood. So
Yeah, but that's because 60-year-olds really don't take care of their health. I think I look like a very normal 60-year-old.
really?
Yeah.
Probably it's such a notion in everybody's head. Right?
Yeah.
60 should look a certain
Yes,
way.
exactly.
So actually,
Exactly.
for us, when we recently saw your birthday post by Ankita, we were like 60. We were like that. So to be honest, I mean, obviously we're seeing your fitness, you're swimming in the sea,
Yeah.
and all of that,
Yeah.
you're following it, really commendable. But I want to know that when you say that this is how an ideal or normal 60-year-old looks like,
Yeah.
why do you think that majority of people in today's world, right, don't look 60 the way they should look?
Because they're disconnected from themselves. That is the way we have been encouraged, you know, in the last, say, 50, 60 years, with the advent of very, you know, big transformations in technology and so on, advances, that we have been encouraged to, you know, give up our inherent abilities. Like, for example, if there's a lift and a staircase, you'll take the lift. They're encouraging you to take the lift. But you can choose to take the stairs. Like, 99% of the time, if there are stairs in the lift, I will take the stairs. And I will climb the stairs 3 at a time, not just one stair at a time, 3 at a time. Because that's my opportunity to exercise. I don't go to the gym. I don't have a trainer. I don't have anybody telling me what to do. I don't have a nutritionist, dietitian. I have to decide what I need to do. And I try to incorporate that into my lifestyle. So it's my lifestyle. I don't have a workout. I don't work out. I have a lifestyle. And with that lifestyle, I am able to do whatever I want. Like you said, I swam in the sea. I swam 15 kilometers in the sea. I don't usually do it. It's just a challenge that I picked up for myself that let me try this. And I did it. Or even running marathons. I don't train to run marathons. I keep that level of fitness where I can run a marathon if I want. I can do an Ironman if I want. If there's a mountain, I can climb that mountain. My wife can climb with me, So I like to keep that level, maintain that level of fitness. So people think that, to be fit, you have to do so many, you have to have a trainer and dietitian, you have to have a team, and then you have to spend so much money, and then you have to spend so much time. I exercise about 10 to 12 minutes a day. Literally. I run, of course, a lot, and I swim like you just said, but that's not every day. It may not even be every week. So whenever I can, it's about the opportunity. Again, if I have the opportunity, I will run. If I have the opportunity, I will swim. I will cycle also. But it's not every day. But every day, I will take out some time, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, to do exercises that I feel I need to do. And that is something that, because of my experience, I know what I need to do. I don't need to ask somebody. Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
And when you do those things, you will look better.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You look your age.
You look your age. I mean, whatever age it is. I mean, look at my mother, is 86. She still skips. She can skip, with the skipping rope. She can hop. She's hiking, She can walk 20, 30 kilometers very, very comfortably. So people say that, your mother is so amazing. I said, yes, but that is normal. Everybody at her age should be able to do this if they take care of themselves. Right? Like everybody at my age should be able to do the things that I do very comfortably if they have taken care of themselves.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sir, you've been a part of the entertainment industry for almost more than 3 decades now, right?
Yeah, I started modeling in 1989.
Yeah. So I just want to know that also with social media influence, right, in today's era, it's booming.
Yes.
I want to know, being a public figure, how एक टाइम था जब हम अपने freedom, अपने whatever thoughts we had, we could express it freely.
Yes.
Back then when there was no social media, right?
Yes.
People took you seriously because you were exclusive.
Yeah.
Now you're there as well, just there on social media.
But you look at even the television series or movies that are produced today, you can't talk freely. Correct. You look at Seinfeld, very, very famous comedy series with Jerry Seinfeld, or you look at even Friends, which is one of the most popular series ever made. The kind of things that they used to say in the series, you cannot say today. Yeah. Even they can't say it. In America, they can't say it. Forget in India. So it's changed all over the world, not just today. There are people who object, no, you can't say things like this. No, this is not funny. This is not a joke. Correct. So it is different. Today you have to think about those things because the people who will be offended, and people may have been offended at that time also, but they didn't say anything. Yeah. Now they will say it, so you know it. They are being offended, so if you feel, don't offend them. That is there.
Right, but do you not feel that has restricted your freedom of speech as an individual? अगर आपको कुछ कहना है,
it's up to you. There are still people who talk whatever they want. Yeah. There are still people who say whatever they want and they don't care. So a lot of people now care because they can see the people who are offended, and the offended people are saying something. Yeah. But there are still some people who don't care. Oh, you're offended? Too bad for you. There are people like that. Yeah. So it's still, the choice is still yours. Their choice also to be offended, their choice to make their offense, the fact that they're offended known, and your choice also to whether you want to say those things or not. You can think them, but to say them, it's your choice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. For people, for millennials like us who were born in 90s, from Captain Vyom to Made in India, to FOMO Shorts Please, all this entire trajectory of work that you have done, right? But एक ज़माना था जब अभी भी in fact कि you are famous with kids as well as you're famous with their mums. So I mean, this kind of वो जो एक that attention that you have
Right.
enjoyed, right, and you still enjoy. I really want to know how secure is Ankita when she sees so much of female attention around you all the time.
She says she's very secure. I think she is because she knows me. I mean, we've been together 13 years now. You know, we've been married for 8 years. So she's seen the way I am. I don't think she would have married me if she felt insecure. I think so. In fact, I'll tell you what, you mentioned 4 more shots, please. I was reading the script. We were in a plane and it had just come to me and I read the first scene and I was like, oh. And she said, what happened? I said, okay, just read this. So she read it. She said, oh, nice, very nice. So I said, what do you think I should do it? She said, definitely you should do it. I think it's a very good scene. So the first scene, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So she's very and usually like what kind of fitness को लेके या in general मान लो
Yeah.
किसी female ने आपको कोई compliment दिया ना, what kind of conversations do you and Ankita have? How does she react?
She doesn't really. She gives me so many compliments herself. You know, she watches all of that. I mean, she's seen it. Like even when you say about the Pinkathon, for example, which I started in 2012, which is it's a women's run and biggest women's run in the country. So thousands and thousands of women, wherever we go, we do an event like we just did the Delhi Pinkathon on Sunday. 6,000 women were there, and the way they will respond to me. It's been the same, you know, throughout the years. And she's seen it. She started running with Pinkathon in her first 10 kilometers, her first 21 kilometers. Now she's done the Ironman. So her journey, she has seen everything that has to be seen. Right. You know, the way I am, the way people are when they're with me, the way I treat people, the way people treat me. She's seen all of it. And she's comfortable, which is great.
Right,
yeah.
So you've been a Dadar boy. I mean, this typical Maharashtrian area ka, you know, for years. I mean, since childhood, I'm not wrong.
Hona.
No, all your life. So
Yes.
I wanted to know कि Bombay, Mumbai
Oh.
को अगर आप मेरा मराठी आ रहा है बाहर, पर अगर आप मुंबई को back then देखते हैं, दादर को back then देखते हैं
Right.
और अभी देखते हैं, तो क्या डिफरेंस है? क्योंकि हमने बहुत सारी ये ना आजकल हेरिटेज, बहुत सारे सोशल मीडिया पे पेजेस है हेरिटेज मुंबई को लेके.
Right.
तो नहीं यार ये 90s का मुंबई ऐसे था, 80s का, we were so surprised.
Yes.
We're very thrilled कि अरे ऐसे था, इतना clean,
Yes.
इतना traffic free, इतना pollution free. You have lived that era.
Yes. I've lived the era, but I've also seen pictures from the 1800s when it was just a village and the bridges were not even built, so they were the islands. So things change. I mean, and things have changed. Of course, Shivaji Park, where I live, it's not the same, but the park is still there. So that park is a fantastic place. And traffic has increased. To me, that is the biggest change, that the traffic has increased. The number of cars, and that's across the country and across the world. You know, people are buying cars every day. Ek bus na thali, dusri ghetli. They've gone 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars, and they're just too much traffic. But that's the way development is. That's the way progress is. You can't stop people from buying cars, you know, and building houses. I mean, you can't stop them. You say you want to build a house. No. That's the dream that people have. We want our own house. We want our own car. It's the first 2 things that people think of. When they're going to college, what are you going to do with your money? I'm going to buy a car. And then I'm going to build a house. You can't take that away. Yeah. I mean, something else needs to be thought of. Now, in fact, a lot of people are moving out of the city. Whoever can. They're buying land, they're starting farming, you know. And because of the internet and because of the whole virtual world, they're able to work from remote areas. And they're taking advantage of that. That is a huge opportunity for anybody who wants to live in a congested place, unless you enjoy it. If you love the traffic and you love the whole vibe, there are people who like that also. Like, for example, going to a nightclub. I don't like going to a nightclub. So much crowd and loud noise and music. But the people love it. There are people who love it. So I know people who love living in Mumbai because it's crowded, because it's exciting, because there's so much energy. But a lot of people who feel that, no, I want my, you know, garden and I want trees, those people move out. So there are choices there. People have that choice.
Then in the 90s, you were a supermodel, right? And models मतलब सबको पता होता था कि अच्छा supermodel है, आप थे राहुल देव।
Yeah.
फिर तो पर अब जब हम देखते हैं तो वो अभी मॉडल कोई है, कोई सुपर मॉडल है, ये लोगों को पता ही नहीं है। मतलब सिर्फ अगर फैशन के एस्पेक्ट से कोई बहुत रुचि रखता है तो उसको पता होगा, अदरवाइज लेमन ऑडियंस को पता ही नहीं। पर ये उस टाइम पे भी हम सब, लाइक मेरा मदर न्यू, डिस्पाइट द फैक्ट दैट शी डिडंट नो फैशन एट ऑल, शी न्यू दैट मिलिंद सोमन कौन है, राहुल देव, ये सब पता है, पर अभी है ही नहीं। सो ये व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन ऑन दिस, कि आपका क्या टेक है कि ये जो ब्यूटी पेजेंट्स जो चल रहे हैं, do you think they are actually worth it even in today's scenario?
They're worth it to people who enjoy it. But what I feel is that that whole era is over. Not only in fashion modeling, not even internationally, everywhere. Even with, if you see actors, they always talk about these are the last superstars. Whether it's in Hindi movies, whether it's in English movies, these are the last superstars. You will not see a star like Clint Eastwood anymore, or Arnold Schwarzenegger anymore, or Tom Cruise. Who is the next? Where are they? So you look here and you say, okay, Amitabh Bachchan was there. There's nobody like Amitabh Bachchan anymore, you know. And in every field it's like that. You look at music. Where is Michael Jackson? Anybody to take over? Elvis Presley, you know, Bruce Springsteen, Madonna. There's nobody who has achieved that kind of stardom, that iconic presence. It's not there because the audience doesn't want it. It's so fragmented today that everybody likes their own genre of whatever it is. I listen to only this kind of music. I watch only these kind of movies. I see only that kind of series. I like only this fashion. Because everything has become fragmented today. You know? And the more fragmented it gets, the smaller the stars will be. Because they're all niche. Nobody is overarching everything else anymore. Right. There's only one Rajnikant and one Amitabh Bachchan. That's it.
Right. And last question, I mean, next month I'm not on आपकी anniversary है, 9th, I'm not wrong. जैसे आप हर आपका जितने भी milestones होते हैं या कुछ भी कोई भी अच्छा occasion होता है, you celebrate with promoting fitness.
Yes.
तो इस बार आपका क्या?
But it's not promoting, it's just that that's our way to enjoy. We just love doing that. Like when I turned 50 and people were asking me, you know, where's the party? Because when you're 30, it's a milestone, 40 milestone, 50 is a big milestone. So I was thinking, what do? I don't party, I don't go out in the night. I stopped when I was in my 20s. I used to go and then I stopped. So I said, okay, 50, what shall I do? And somebody suggested Ironman, which is the triathlon. And I said, okay, let me do Ironman. I think that will be a great celebration of my 50th year. And I did that. And of course, that became a big milestone even with my public presence, that everybody was saying, you're at 50, you did the Ironman, that is incredible, how did you do it? And there was a big shift that was happening in the public perception at that time. Everybody was getting interested in fitness, everybody was getting interested in health, and suddenly it was like, oh, Milind Soman is 50 and he did Ironman, how did he do it? And I saw that shift. It was tangible. Yeah, people were just calling me every day after that, saying, how did you do this, how did you do this, how did you do this? How can you be 50? How can you be 50? Yeah.
Right. But any specific plans as such?
For 22nd of April, I think we are in, I'm really not sure, in Spain, I think. There is something, but I can't tell you what it is.
Probably you'll get it through your social media.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, and one last question. Why would you want fans to watch?
Well, fans of Vijay Sethupathi for sure. I mean, they will love the series, definitely. I think it's very, very well made. I think the whole fact that it is a mystery and that the whole thing is going to be a revelation is something that's very, very interesting. And I think even fans of series that have to do with mystery and suspense and thrill would love to watch it.